Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Last time we took a look at the All-Star mode, and in this part, I want to go ahead and take a look at the stage builder here, as this is a returning feature from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and it seems to be more fleshed out this time, so we can go ahead and use the Wii U gamepad's touchscreen to actually draw what we want. We can draw lines on the touchscreen or tap points to create straight lines between them. The shape you create with the end of the lines that meet will become a stationary platform. By default, the edges of a platform can be grabbed by fighters. You can also set specific edges to not be grabbable. Use the buttons on the bottom left to add items. You can keep adding platforms and items until the gauge fills up. When the gauge is full, you have to delete parts of the stage before you can add any more. So there is that limitation that does transfer back over from Brawl, which is kind of disappointing. But at the same time, these stages can't get too big, so I can understand why it's there. We can go ahead and select test before we finish. So we can go ahead and test the stage, and once we're done, we save it. We can go ahead and play it from the custom selection on the stage select. So let's go ahead and hit create here. You get a different set of sizes, just like in Brawl. We get a different set of backgrounds. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and have one here in space. Let's go ahead and do a medium size. We can set music too, huh? And we'll go ahead and make the stage with the Steam, I guess, if it still plays. Why not? It's one of my favorite remixes. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and draw something here. Let's go ahead and draw straight as much as we can. Let's draw in the outline here. Actually, I didn't get connected. There you go. So as rough as you make your platform is as rough it'll look. You also have items here that can get some springs, cannons, moving platforms, and magma. So I can just kind of like place magma where I feel like here. Like, I don't know when it actually forms. Oh no, there we go. Then you just place cannons in here. You can rotate them. There we go, there's another cannon. My stage is just so stupid right now. Let's go ahead and hit the undo button up here. Which it does remove things one by one. There's no redo, so if you hit undo, it's done. You can't fix that at all. So that makes sense. If I can go ahead and hide display here, it just hides those things. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and just hit this. That's not what I want. I want to go ahead and do a straight line. Oh, we get different things of terrain too. Let's try this. I thought I saw a straight line on there. Apparently not. Well, you can make a flat platform for what I'm seeing. It's not easy to make like straight lines here. That's me doing my best. Now you can make this a grabbable or non-grabbable, so let's make that non-grabbable. Same for this point. But we'll have like a cannon down here and over here. Save you. Then we'll put moving platform here, but that's actually too big. Let's do that. Alright, that should be good. So if I go ahead and hit test. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, actually. And if that's right, I shouldn't be able to grab this ledge. Nope, can't grab it. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to save this stage because, well, look at it. It's kind of stupid. So that's not going to get saved at all. You can go ahead and call it whatever from what I'm seeing here. So I can just like call it stage, as generic as that sounds, and then change the music once again if I'm not happy. But I'm not saving this, like I said. So let's just back out. And there we go. That's Stage Builder for you. Overall opinion of Stage Builders, I do like it. It is more fleshed out than the stage builder in Brawl, but my major complaint does carry back over from Brawl, which you do have a limitation of how much you can put in. That's the one thing I didn't like about the stage builder. There was luckily a piece of software that was floating around the internet for a while that actually allowed you to make your own stages on the computer, and had no stage limit whatsoever. You could put as much stuff in there, and added different obstacles, like you had like round surfaces you could put in, you didn't have that. Then you could make things as big as small as you wanted. It was great. You can even have thumbnails for your stages, which I really liked. So maybe it'll be something like that for Smash 4, who knows. But we have a couple different modes here in the vault area, but the one I want to go ahead and look at is here in trophies. As there's an actual game mode in here, Trophy Rush. Destroy falling rocks to win prizes. So let's go ahead and actually look at the Trophy Rush mode. We can play this with 1 or 2 players, which is good. So for something like this, I'm actually going to go ahead and play as Dr. Mario. Make a bit more gold in here to essentially give us more time. The more gold, the more time we get. The most we get is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and do this.
Ready, go!
I do know that there are some challenges linked to this, so I want to do my best to kind of clear those challenges out. It's just not going to be easy to do my first time playing. Especially when I'm talking, because when I'm commentating, trying to play a Smash game, the concentration kind of goes all over the place. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dear Lord! Well, that's what happens when you fail. Stage completely goes away. Well, that's good to know. Oh, this is the easy way to make your money back. Because they throw so many things of money at you. That's insane. I do believe there's a challenge here where you gotta get, I think it's 100 combo without taking any damage whatsoever. That one seems kind of hard to get right away. But I can do my best to try to get it here, why not? If I can get it done now, and that saves me some time. Well, I know I'm not getting it now. There goes more time. Each time you die, it looks like they add up more seconds you'll lose. Kind of disappointing. Then again, first time playing this mode, it's gonna happen. Nope, give me that trophy. Or not give me the trophy. Oh well. I'm getting a good amount of stuff here so far. I got like 16 trophies. That's pretty good so far in this mode. I only got 1 custom move, but then again, they haven't really showed up until this second set of Fever stuff. So it's not that surprising that I only got 1 so far. Okay, that was unexpected. Didn't think it was gonna blow up this soon, especially when I was getting this stuff. Okay, there we go again. And of course, well, my 5-second countdown doesn't count anymore because I'm dead. So that's a lot of trophies that you get. Wow, that's so much stuff. And I got 81 gold, so I got some of my money back. Yeah, a chain of 100 or more in a single game. Okay, well that's one of the challenges that I was thinking of. Also, that chomp head looks so ridiculous on the Mii characters. That's a little weird. You also get a lot of equipment from this too if you play your cards right, so I guess that's another good way to get equipment, but it's just going to be used for probably getting a lot of trophies I don't have. But there's also a shop here. This hasn't been in any other Smash game before, so let's go ahead and see what you can buy at the shop. So it looks like here we can buy some other trophies. This one's on sale, so why the heck not? Give me that trophy. So this is another way to get some trophies that you don't have. That's pretty interesting. Go ahead and buy some of these that are on sale right now because I probably will leave the store and the sale is going to be different for trophies. Plus they're pretty cheap. So that's pretty interesting. Now you can buy trophies here too. There's something similar in Melee with a slot machine essentially. Well, not a slot machine, more like a... You just put some coins in the machine, pops out a trophy. But you only have like 1 trophy you get and it's random. But Gathering Horde here looks like just ways you can look at your trophies. I know they changed up just a bit. And for the Masterpiece collection here, we have a different set of games. You unlock more, I believe, with some of the challenges. But they give you a lot more here than they did in Brawl. It's insane. Each one of these are trials that you can play on the Wii U Virtual Console. Most of these games, though, I already have on the Wii Virtual Console, so I'm not really that concerned about it. So, yeah. This is nice and all, but not really a mode I'm going to be using much. Guess there's one more thing I'll be looking at here before we end the video. and that's going to be the 8-player Smash. I just want to look at this one separate, simply because 8-player Smash allows you to fight with 8 CPUs, 8 friends, or 8 amiibos. It's pretty insane when you think about it in that sense. I do want to change my settings here because last time I played I had no items on, so let's go ahead and turn those back on. And let's just go ahead, select a character, and I'm going to put my name myself for this one because I'm going to need it. With so many characters on screen at once, I'm going to need my name. So for this I'm going to play as another newcomer. Let's play as the Wii Fit Trainer, but the male version. Why the heck not? So let's go ahead and put my name so I can distinguish myself between everyone else. And one thing I like about this Smash is you can go ahead and change your difficulty on one CPU. It applies to all the others, which is really, really good, but you can't have the other ones selected yet. So I'm not going to have this on 9.0 for this. I'm going to do 6, simply because I've never played 8-player Smash with the Wii Fit Trainer before, so I'm afraid. Now you do gray out all the stages you can't play with. You can go ahead and select the Omega forms between stages, which apparently opens up some new ones for you, like why the castle wasn't there before. Same for Gamer and the Garden of Hope, so there are some stages that actually get opened up just because of a final destination form. I'm actually going to be playing on the Great Cave Offensive stage. Now from what I've heard, a lot of people don't like this one just because of its size with hazards. It's very big, hard to find people when the camera's so zoomed out, and there's lava all over the place, so it's pretty insane. I'm very happy that they included this stage from Kirby Superstar because when you really think about it, the Great Cave Offensive is probably one of the best modes from that game. It just has a lot of different locales you actually travel to, and it's a lot of fun. Plus, I love all the different remixes that you have from Kirby Superstar that's on this stage. They are all so good. It's just a shame that this stage is so huge because this stage being as big as it is, it's really, really difficult to keep track of where you are, even with this many players. In fact, just from what I'm playing on the stage here, it does seem to be pretty bad for 8 people too. Just because of how huge the stage is and how zoomed out it is. Not to mention all the different stage hazards here, like we have lava, there's a couple of areas we could just fall right down to a bottomless pit, which may or may not have lava in it, it may depend. That one pit in the very, very bottom, that just seems to be the most deadly if you hit that cannon, so it just doesn't seem like the best of stages. But hey, that's what the Omega form's for. The best way to play the stage, I feel, is just playing on its final destination form. That is a really good idea, just because you get all those great remixes and the stage isn't this big. This is very overwhelming, but luckily you can play the Omega form, which is way smaller. But playing as Wii Fit Trainer here, it's actually pretty fun because there's a lot of different things that he can do that's really, really different compared to everyone else. His moveset is very, very different to a standard fighter. He takes more time to start up a move, and he does have some extra side effects to some of his moves, like your standard little slap will probably push someone to the ground for a little bit. That's pretty useful. At the same time, though, it does take a while to charge up. Another thing about the Wii Fit Trainer that's pretty interesting is that he can heal himself. Not by much, but if you get that timing just right on his breathing there, which is down B, you can actually heal yourself by, I think, 2 points of damage, so it's pretty useful. Not something that you're probably going to be using all the time, though, but if you can pull it off when you have the time to do so in a match, it seems to be pretty good just to recover health in a short amount of time, at least a few points of damage. But great, we got Girahim up here. This guy can do a lot of damage. Plus he has a tornado attack that he shoots out, which can knock you off the stage if you're not careful. It's pretty much like Mario's Final Smash, so try not to get caught into it. It's kind of hard to keep track of where I am, even with my name tag being above me, so yeah, it's still going to be possible to get lost, unfortunately. But hey, just try your best, especially with a stage this big. But I do want to go ahead and talk about some things here because I was originally not going to do a video about amiibos, but I decided now I actually do own an amiibo, so I'm actually going to have another video in the series. So this was originally going to be 6 videos, now it's going to be 7, because in the next video we're actually going to be taking a look at some amiibo training. I'm going to be training the one amiibo I got over the holidays, and we'll see how well that works out. I'm going to be training him off screen, but my first little impressions I'll have in here, and I'll probably just come back and show probably the max level of the amiibo and see how well he fights after he's leveled up. Also, that was Mew. Wow, I was not expecting to see Mew there. That's pretty cool. Seems like he does pretty much the same thing as he did in all the Air Smash games. He just drops a bunch of stuff for you. In this case, he dropped the trophy, although I couldn't make out what it was because how dang zoomed out the screen is. Hey, I'm glad I got it. There's always that. Plus, that's probably a challenge on the leaderboard. I wouldn't be surprised. Watch Mew for the first time, you probably get a goodie for it. I mean, that's what I think Brawl did. If you, I think, seen Mew once, then you got something for him, but I can't remember what, or if that's even the case. What the heck was that? Was that a bomb? Treasure chest, why do you elude me? Why do you have to kill me when I'm just trying to get things? Alright, so I guess the rest of this is just watching all the rest of the fighters here just duke it out on this gigantic stage. So I guess now is a good time just to talk about anything else if I have anything else to talk about. And I do. And it's the fact of the amiibos, like I mentioned. I kind of want to talk to them just briefly. I already mentioned I'm going to be doing amiibo impressions here, so I'm going to be training up an amiibo, but kind of want to talk about how well they've been essentially selling these things. At the point of releasing this video, we have Wave 3 amiibos released. And my gosh, it was a train wreck. You couldn't find pretty much any Wave 3 amiibo unless you pre-ordered it. It was that bad. And don't even get me started on the Rosalina one. You cannot find Rosalina whatsoever here in the States because of that stinking Target exclusivity thing. And now they won't even restock it. That is terrible. I feel bad for the people in Canada because they were originally supposed to get Rosalina from Target, but because they pulled out, now the amiibo actually became from store exclusive to you can find it wherever. I don't know how well that worked out, unfortunately, because I've still been hearing horror stories about the dang amiibo just disappearing all over the place. So I'm really hoping that's not going to be the case in some other territories. But that's really stupid, though. This is why I really do not like the amiibos being exclusive to a store, because that store can decide what they want to do when they sell a product. So if you give them the rights to make these figures exclusive, they can decide to not take any pre-orders, not restock them, and to sell them only to customers, either one per customer or just in boatloads. And in this case, a handful of Target stores, from what I heard, sold the amiibos one per customer, but a majority of them didn't care. And you hear horror stories of like 4 amiibos per person or more, and that's pretty terrible because no one can get these stinking things. You want to buy a figure, but you can't because scalpers, or these crazy people who want to have like 5 of the same type, just buy them all up. And that's really, really stupid at this point. They have to put a cap on this stuff. They know it's going to sell like hotcakes, and if they're not going to restock them, just make sure only one person can buy an amiibo. Don't make it so that you can buy as many as you would like if you're never going to stock these things again, and they're in limited quantity to begin with. Make it one per customer. It's the same thing with the GameCube adapters at this point. They're so rare and so barely in stock that it has to be one per customer in pretty much all the stores because they sell out within seconds. Just a few days ago, the GameCube adapters went on sale for Amazon as a pre-order. I checked it. 2 seconds later, out of stock. You don't even have a chance to order because of how fast these things go out, so it's really unfortunate. It's something I really hope they improve upon, but at this rate, it's not looking like it, unfortunately. But that was 8-player Smash for you. Very chaotic, especially on big stages like the Great Cave Offensive and Palutena's Temple as well, because those are the 2 biggest stages in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, with that all said, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here. In the next video, we're going to be taking a look at training an amiibo for the first time. I'll see you guys next time.